Hi, my name is Garrett Christopher. This is kind of an odd shot, but I'll explain in just a second. Please visit GaretChristopher.com. You'll find out more about me. I'm a self-published author. I've got a couple of audiobooks as well available on Audible. I do a weekly podcast available on Soundcloud and Spotify, and I have two more of these channels, a little more backlight on those channels. Garrett's Movie Take and Garrett's Take, where I talk about stuff, movies and stuff. Anyway, okay, so, thinking back to my reading of biblical times, when there was mourning, M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G, happening, they would sit in, sackcloth and ashes and mourn. I don't have any sackcloth. Well, I don't have a sackcloth, rather, and I don't have any ashes either. It's a non-smoking room, so I'm actually at Harrah's in Rincon in Southern California, and that's the pool behind me. And a little cold outside. Doesn't look like it, but it is a little chilly outside, so I'm not brave enough to go in the water just yet. But this is where I chose to do my week 3 wrap-up. I'm also going to do my week 4 predictions. But to be very honest, you probably should just turn it off right now because I was supposed to get better. I'm looking for a 750 winning percentage, and I was 10-6 weeks 1 and 2. I need to be 12-4 to be 750. So, I was 9-5 this past week. Is that right? 10-6, and I don't know, whatever it was. I lost. No, 9-7. Yeah, thank you. I don't know, whatever it was. I lost an extra game. I'm going backwards, so I'm going away from my goal. So I'm going to sit here on this particular one, and for week 4. So like I said, you may just turn it off right now because evidently I don't think I'm talking about it. Let's wrap up what happened in week 3. By the way, I spent the first half of the Raiders-Dolphins game at the Buffalo Wild Wings, and wings are pretty good. Fries are not very good there, but so be it. But nice atmosphere. But it's Southern California, so a lot of Raiders fans. So when the Dolphins were up 14-0, I really celebrated very quietly because I didn't want to get beat up in the parking lot if the Dolphins, won the game. So I left at halftime, 14-5, thinking, okay, here we go. I've told you I know Derek Carr's dad, right? Anyway, just name dropping here. But so I get in the car and I'm driving home and I listen to the 3rd and 4th quarter, and it's for certain that the Dolphins are going to lose the game by 14 points or whatever. Next thing you know, I look at my phone when I get home and oh my goodness, they're going to tie the game, and they got the 2-point conversion and go into overtime. But when the Raiders won the coin toss and when the Dolphins didn't score a touchdown, they should have gone for it 4th and 2, by the way, Brian Flores. Anyway, then I knew that it was all over because they were not going to keep, everyone's tired. They were not going to keep Derek Carr from getting into field goal range, and there you have it. But a good game nonetheless, right? I did pick the Raiders to win, so I didn't win the pool again, right? In fact, I was like 3 games behind the winner. So we'll see what happens. In any case, so that's what happened there. So let's wrap it up. What happened here in week 3? Carolina, Houston. I chose Houston. I think I told you I chose Carolina, but in the pool, I chose Houston. Duh. Not good. I picked Buffalo. That was good. I picked Cleveland. That was good. I picked Baltimore. That was good. I picked Tennessee. Kansas City. Oh my goodness. They're 1 and 2. They're still going to win the division. I got some Raider fans at work that, oh my goodness, we're 3-0. Okay, hold on. There's still 14 games left in the season. Calm down. Kansas City's going to be okay. I'm pretty sure about it. New Orleans, I chose that one. The Giants, I thought they'd win the game. Atlanta won. Pittsburgh. What? Joe Burrow had a pretty good game, not a lot of yards, with 3 touchdown passes. That's good to see, actually, but Pittsburgh, wow. Arizona, I chose that one. Denver Jets, I chose the Jets. I have no idea why, but I didn't figure Denver would be 3-0, and they are. So the AFC West right now is like the strongest division in the AFC. It won't end up that way, but right now, picked the Raiders, picked the Rams over Tampa Bay. I wasn't surprised by that. Big game coming up this Sunday night, right? We'll talk about that next one. Seattle, Minnesota, again. Come on, Seattle, what's going on here? Green Bay, Frisco. So, after the Dolphins thing, then it's later in the evening. Of course, that was a 5 o'clock game on the West Coast, 8 o'clock on the East Coast. And 40 seconds left. I don't think Green Bay had any timeouts, did they? I don't think they did. So even though it's Aaron Rodgers, I'm like, okay, game's over. Darn it, another loss. Chalk it up for me. Good job, Garrett. And I thought for sure. And then I'm talking to somebody like half an hour later. Oh my God, you see the game? Green Bay, da-da-da. What? Crazy. Yeah, wacky. I said something a few weeks back in talking about when you have a quarterback that can do amazing things, and it's been proven they've done amazing things. The offense, you just see how they're like, okay, I'll put it this way. Once they got a couple of those passes, they had to rush up to the line, right? Everyone, and then spike the ball to stop the clock, right? Again, no timeouts. If Miami had done that, I'm not so sure they make it in time to spike the ball for either the first or the second good pass, because they're not expecting it. With Aaron Rodgers, okay, if it doesn't happen, no problem. Well, it's a problem, but okay, great. But you kind of expect it to take place. 40 seconds, Aaron can do it. Where with some quarterbacks and some teams, the Jets, Miami, whatever, pick a few, Jacksonville, you don't expect it. So I'm curious if my Dolphins would have gotten to the line in time to spike the ball. Time probably would have gone out, or my, right guard was still running up there. Anyway, and then Philly and Dallas. Dallas is doing well, really well. So that's the wrap up. So I'm sitting here. Again, no sackcloth, no ashes, but yeah, it's nice here. Nice weather. This is late September. And I'm going to do my next one, the week 4 predictions one, from the same spot. And even when I do it in my regular studio at home, I'll probably still sit down with my head against something in depression. I'm also wearing a shirt that says relax. You can't see it. It says relax on it. I'm trying to relax, but until I do better. I need to rent a pool at work too. We'll see what happens. Hey, thanks so much for checking in. Sorry for being such a David Downer, but so be it. Kind of bummed. I got to do better. All right, GaretChristopher.com. Please check it out, and I will be with you in just a minute on my week 4 predictions. We'll see what happens. Okay, take care. Rich, again, this is for you. GoPro, stop recording.